going to discuss about the video art Operation Theatre created by Saiful Jarnal from Jolochmio Production. He is also a well-known singer from the band Jolergan, Bangladesh. Through his work, he critiques global apathy and exploitation, showing powerful figures manipulating vulnerable areas globally. With striking imagery, it reveals greed, environmental issues, and also human suffering all over the world. The video starts with a green screen with the letters Operation Theatre. The words keeps on flashing on and off, showing the meaning that we see during the war and attacks that we look for people. Then a rhythmic countdown begins, matching the beat 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. After the countdown, a map of the world appears on the screen. As the camera zooms in on the map, we see the words appear like climate, apathy, oil, slavery, starvation, and displacement. Next we see a watermelon shaped like an oval representing the earth. A doctor prepares to operate on it, pulling on gloves so that damage doesn't color his hands. He is about to do the dirty deed. He listens to the watermelon's pulse as if he's measuring its heartbeat and representing the vulnerable state of the region that are aforementioned and that are deconstructed. This is like an attraction to the map, as if the ruler who inspects and dominates it. Then he uses blood pressure on the map, as if he's trying to suffocate and pressurizes. And also, at the end, he tries to bite the watermelon as if it shows cruelty and rough behavior. He also tries to find a heartbeat in the watermelon as if there was still life inside it, which he put there in order to make them suffer and go through devastation.
And after we see him devouring the watermelon quite devilishly, like a fascist or consumerist will devour the whole property and resources of our occupied land, we see him searching for something inside the division of the watermelon. It's almost like he's searching for the heartbeat he was measuring in the beginning of the video. He performed the search with quite a smile, and as the camera zooms in, we can see his teeth grinding with glaring cruelty, like he is enjoying the act of grinding the watermelon. After a while, we can see him taking out the fish out of the mess and putting it on a plate. At the same time, we hear some sound of dripping liquids in the background. It almost like he is dripping blood or water or whatever is left in the watermelon. And we see the red juice of watermelon spilling all over the plate. For a chunk of moment, we can see the glimpse of the operator in the red juice. It symbolizes that no matter how much they try to hide the oppression, hide their cruel acts with gloves or whatever, the blood will always remember. Then we see the fish fumbling, fidgeting as an act of resistance, as an effort to live, but soon it stops as it is again dislocated, and the last movement of the fish was its fin. It's moving upward and backward, almost like bidding a goodbye, or like let's the one who remains may continue the resistance. Meanwhile, the oppressor is trying to stitch the cut of the watermelon, as there is still resources inside, and also, of course, he has to cover up his crime. The dying fish then again appears at the camera with a superimposed effect. Like hallucination happens for the lack of breath, and nobody is trying to save it. And it is glaring at us with its scowling eyes with the question, what is more important? Saving lives or saving resources? Meanwhile, the operator finishes his stitching with a visible red thread. The watermelon stays as the world stays, and we see another person entering in the white dress, mostly to perform another operation again, to claim ownership over resources, to control, destroy, diminish life and climate. This video was released in 2011 during first Arab Spring, during one of many first waves of oppression on the people of Middle East. It is 2024 now, and Nothing has changed. So, to mark the ending of our review, we just want to tell a line from Mahatma Gandhi, which is, "The world has enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed." And the greed seems to be skyrocketing day by day. And will one world be enough to cool it down? That's the question to the humanity.